Leslie Rell from Counseling and Psych Services, and you're watching CAPS TV. Today we're going to talk about how to live a happy, fulfilling life. Now, I've got some really fun tips for you from the fields of positive psychology, which is basically the study of how we're happy. Instead of looking at how to get rid of the problems, in positive psychology we're really interested in helping people thrive and grow and use their strengths to be happy and fulfilled. Did you know that about 40% of your happiness is up to you? I know, it's amazing. Now, sometimes we feel like it all has to do with how we do on that exam or what major we get into, but really those life circumstances are only about 10%. Now, 50% of your happiness is genetic, but 40% is completely up to you. So these tips and strategies that I'll be sharing with you in this series is all about that, how to use that 40% to your advantage and live a happy, fulfilled life. My first tip for you today is to discover and use and grow your strengths. So you know that feeling you get when you're totally in the zone, you're in your element, everything's clicking and flowing and it just works. It feels comfortable, you feel confident and confident, and it feels great. That's what it feels like when you use your strengths. So you may not realize this yet, but you're kind of a superhero in your own way. You have your own unique signature blend of strengths, just like Starbucks. And these strengths come from all kinds of places. They come from your values and your background and what your family is like, and they come from your talents and the things you've worked hard on and just the things that come naturally. So I have some tips for you on how to identify these strengths, because one of the things that I hear most commonly from students is that they don't even know what they are, or they feel like maybe their strengths aren't strong enough or not impressive enough. So we're about to change that in this tip. I want you to think about an accomplishment, something that was pretty meaningful and defining for you in your life. You don't have to think too hard about it, just think of whatever comes to mind first. So now I want you to write down or think about the things about you that even made that possible. Write as much down as you can on this. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. So now what I want you to do is think about how you see those very things out and about in your daily life. Do you see it in the way you interact with people, or the way you solve problems, or the way you get things done, or the things that you achieve? Spend a little bit of time thinking about how you see this in your daily life. So all of those things that you just wrote down on that paper or just thought of are your strengths. So really get to know them. Pay attention to them in your daily life. Cultivate them, grow them, let them shine out all over the place. Because those are the things about you that help you be in the zone, help you be in your element, and help you go out and achieve all the wonderful things that you're going to achieve. If you want to go even more in depth in uncovering your strengths, there's a questionnaire for that. So you can take what's called the VIA, or Values in Action Survey of Character Strengths. You can find it at viacharacter.org or AuthenticHappiness.org. I'll put both of the links below this video in the details. It's kind of long, but it's really informative, and I love the way it's laid out and just telling you what your strengths are. It's not about your weaknesses or the areas that you need to improve. It just lets you know what you're really awesome at. So do that activity, take the survey, and go out there and use those strengths.